Hey guys, it is time for another reaction video, and Rachael is here. This is video number 3 for her. If you are catching this one right now as the first video, we just finished up 2 Harry Mack videos. So if you care to check those out, those videos just dropped before this one. This is her introduction to Ren. She doesn't know anything about Ren whatsoever. I asked her to make sure. I gave her the basics of what she should know about him, and which was very little, honestly. But
it's really hard to top Eminem for me, and like we're 3 levels up right now.
Well,
so serious.
funny
Lyric-wise.
Funny that you say that. So there's a lot going on in the lyrics here, so definitely like hone in. And like I told you, you feel free to pause when you feel like it's the right moment for you. Okay. All right, you ready?
Mouthful. Yes.
Oh, and the song, it's called Hi Ren. So his name is Ren. This track is called Hi Ren.
Okay. Gotcha.
Here we go.
Play.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in 2, that makes 1, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's source material. Ran, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired and made to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois minted different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
I totally got it. It's literally like the internal battle that you have with yourself of self-doubt and knowing that you are who you say you are, but you have to fight through what you think you are. That shit, like, dude, made me cry.
I was trying to see your face, but you were so low below the monitor. I think I was like, it's hitting her. I could tell it was hitting you because you slowly stopped moving and you went lower. And
I mean, I got all of it, like that battle that you go through your brain of.
And I'm sorry, there's usually Kleenex there. I apologize.
Oh no, it's okay. I have some. Like, that was what every artist goes through. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you go through, you have that
self-doubt,
that imposter feeling that, oh, what I did was just a fluke, or what I'm doing doesn't matter. That shit was raw.
So it's crazy for us to go from Harry Mack to I've Got You Crying Now. I feel
man, like, but I mean, it's the visual that he gives too. Like, you're in an empty room, and then you're in a hospital gown.
Yep.
Like, there's a lot. I mean, you had a pig-faced butcher bring you in. Like, it's not him that's tearing you down.
It's a symbolism.
You.
Yeah.
Like, you put yourself in that box. You're causing yourself to go back and forth, ping pong and feel like you don't belong, and you even punish yourself for taking those still moments, even though your brain's rushing and telling you, you know, the music you're making is not even worth anyway. So why are you taking these sabbatical moments, like, to gather yourself? Like, that was deep. That was some deep shit. Like,
now you see why I didn't tell you much about it.
Hell yeah, you got me crying.
I didn't want to give anything away.
But that, I mean,
I wanted you to know as little as possible. That was the way I was introduced to it.
That was flawless. Like, that takes a lot of nerve. I mean, you said it was like a one-man show. And for anybody to artistically bring their thoughts and convey them to, I mean, he doesn't even have a particular audience. He literally says, whoever stumbles upon my music,
yep,
they respect it. And for me to hear him this first time, and he even called himself out, your music is self-centered. Well, shit, everybody's music is self-centered. You talk about what you know. You only know you know your struggles. And they just so happen to be everybody else's struggles too. And when you're raw and you're open like that, there's nothing but good that comes from that. So I'm glad that this was the first video I watched. This is dope.
I'm glad that you absorbed it, you know?
Yeah.
And that it like,
I mean, there's a lot of bars that like hit home to, damn, I'm not the only one that feels like that.
That's how I like. So, and forgive me for my regular viewers. I know y'all have heard me say some of these things a million times, but for me, Rachel, when I record my reaction videos, sometimes, you know, I'll do 20, 30, 50 a day. And this one, I had a whole lot of other videos lined up after it. Mm-hmm. And I like legit took a break before I jumped into filming again for the rest of the day, because I just had to get my head around what I had just seen, because I was like expecting something similar to Harry Mack, because people in Harry Mack reaction videos that I'd done told me to come watch this.
Right, and this is complete opposite.
Yes, and so, but in a good way, you know, but like and then the more you start to kind of break the lyrics down in your head and play some of it back, and you know, and I encourage you later to like watch this video a couple of times, because you're going to find different lines, different lyrics.
Yeah.
Every time that maybe you didn't catch the first go around, or you might interpret it slightly different than you did the first time around.
It's real conscious music.
Yeah.
Like, he's very aware and conscious of what he's saying. And there's not a lot of rappers that will not belittle themselves, but put themselves on blast.
Yeah.
And like expose their flaws and probably say things that they've seen in negative contents. And for him to actually like be that raw,
Yeah.
that takes a lot of guts.
This might be a weird comparison, but since you mentioned Eminem earlier, in the movie 8 Mile at the end, when he's like trying to figure out what he needs to do, he calls everything out on himself before they get the opportunity to do it.
Yes.
And so it's kind of like what you were just saying, you know, like he's putting his business out there. He's putting it all out there. And he's calling himself out before anybody else is given the opportunity to do so.
Man,
or take judgment.
It takes a lot of self-awareness to say it and put it in a way that people understand. It's okay if you have flaws. It's okay if you feel like you're shit. It's okay. We all feel like that.
Yep.
And it's okay to take that next step to being okay and moving forward. You don't have to dwell on it. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. It's okay to just be you.
Yeah. It's part of life and part of
life.
Part of the learning of life.
That was some real shit. Like, it just lets you know you never stop learning about yourself. I mean, there's going to be 50 years from now, I'm going to probably still stumble upon something new about myself and be like, damn.
For me, this is one of those songs that it's going to be an evergreen song, meaning like you said 50 years, 20 years from now, this song will still be relevant. 50
Yes.
years from now, this song will still be relevant. 100 years from now, this song will still be relevant.
Yeah.
Because like you said, so many people can identify with the message and the struggle.
Yeah.
Whether it's an art form or if it's just everyday life or work or whatever you're dealing with, whatever your battles are, it's captivating, right? Like I would find it very hard to believe that anybody could watch this song and not identify with it on some level.
And not like understand the depth,
The context, yeah.
of where you have to pull from in order to be true. Because I mean, you can say things all you want to and it may not actually pertain to you, but you could tell that man is battling back and forth. I mean, you can even hear the intensity and the aggression that he addresses himself when he saes hi Ren.
Yeah, from one character to the other.
And then a timid hi Ren, like you can, yeah.
Did you, I'm pretty sure you caught this, but did you notice that every time it was the aggressor, that all the lights were flashing?
Yes.
Yeah, so it kind of helped to set that tone and that mood.
It was a real Joker moment, almost.
Yeah.
Like Joker and Two-Face had a music video together.
Yeah.
And it was very, like, I understood it so clearly. And I don't know if it's because I deal with my own mental health and my own, shit that I respect the fact that he put it all on camera and into a song and kind of just like left it there. He doesn't even care if we accept it.
Yeah.
He just left it there like,
this is me, and
this is me.
Do what you want.
Right. I mean,
read it how you want, respond to it how you want.
I love that. I love when
Vulnerable.
Yes, when artists are just vulnerable and carefree and they like, it was already a battle for them to do this. They're not going to create another battle for you to accept it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that just gives me more respect to you.
So you ready to see a little bit more from Ren?
Yeah.
So
I want to see what else he's capable of.
Yeah. So what we're going to jump into next is one of the ones with his band.
Okay.
And I'll give you a little bit more details on the band once we start that video. So
do I need more Kleenex?
No.
Okay.
No. So,
I ain't no punk bitch.
hey, I applaud you for not trying to hide it, you know? Like
I never can hide it. I mean,
if the tears come out, like, you know, it's natural, right? Like,
I cried at ET. Like, I'm an emotional person, and if I can understand it and it resonates with me, the waterworks are gonna come on. Melvin, you made me cry.
next time you need tears for one of your acting roles,
Think of this.
just think of this video.
Think of Ren.
Guys, this was number 3 on the binge session today. And by binge session, I mean this is the 3rd reaction in a row that Rachael and I have filmed together. And we're going to do a couple of more. So if you're watching this video at this point, the next video should already be lined up on YouTube and ready to view. We're going to check out some of the big push. So we will see you guys in the next video. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And if you want to follow Rachael on Instagram, her Instagram will be in the video description.
It'll be somewhere around
Yep.
there.
Well, all right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Later.